Forbes releases their top list of athletes in the last decade that have made the most money, and Floyd Mayweather tops that list, no surprise. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Shout out to ESPN Plus. Use the link in the description. It does help the channel. 2020 is about to be lit, and it's a good service. So Forbes released their highest paid athletes of the decade, and this is a list, link in the description. The highest paid athletes of the decade: Mayweather, Ronaldo, and LeBron James dominate. Blockbuster TV contracts and soaring endorsement deals from battling shoe giants Nike and Adidas were a boon to the earnings of the world's elite athletes over the past decade. Before the decade began, Tiger Woods was the only athlete on the planet to earn more than $80 million during the course of a year. Since 2010, more than a dozen could make that claim. None made more than boxing champion Floyd Mayweather, who brought in $915 million in the past 10 years. $115 million more than any other athlete without collecting a single paycheck from a team owner or an eye-popping sponsorship deal. His run for the money began in the earnest in 2006 when he broke free from Top Rank promoter, his then promoter Top Rank, via an opt-out clause in his contract that cost him $750,000 to execute. He soon started his transformation from the pretty boy moniker to his earlier career to Money Mayweather. He began managing his own fights and promoting them through Mayweather Promotions. His paycheck skyrocketed as much anticipated bouts in 2015 and 17 versus Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor lured in the masses, generating a combined 10 million pay-per-view buys, which paid him more than $500 million. The two biggest one-night payouts in the history of sports. That's crazy. Boxers are never really retired, and the same holds true for Mayweather, whose bout with McGregor, which ran his career perfect 50-0, was the last time he was in the ring as a pro. Yet Mayweather posted on Instagram last month he's coming out of retirement in 2020. Now this is a list. Let's jump into it. Lewis Hamilton, $400 million. The six-time F1 world champion is the most marketable athlete in the sport and commands the biggest paycheck. Number 9, Kevin Durant, $425 million. Durant's annual earnings from his salary and endorsements jumped 400% during the course of the decade. Dang. Manny Pacquiao, $435 million. And at number 8, Pacquiao's 25 pay-per-view fights have generated 20 million buys and an estimated 1.3 billion in revenue. Damn. Phil Mickelson at number 7, $480 million. Mickelson nabbed the biggest paychecks of his career in 2018 when he defeated longtime rival Woods in an exhibition for a $9 million purse. Number 6 is Tiger Woods himself, $615 million. Tiger averaged only 10 PGA Tour events per year during the 2010s, but his endorsement earnings of the decade were tops among athletes. Roger Federer, $640 million, 38 on the back end of his tennis career, but the earnings will stay high on the back of a 10-year, $300 million deal from 2018. Number 4, LeBron James, $680 million. James has made more than twice as much from endorsements during the first 16 years in the NBA compared to his $270 million in playing salary. So he makes more money from sponsorships and endorsements than he does in the league. Number 3, Lionel Messi's 2019 playing salary for Barcelona is the highest of any athlete across team and sports. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo, $800 million. Ronaldo's endorsement partners benefit from massive Instagram, Facebook followings, which rank as the biggest of any person on the planet. And then boom. Easy work. Like I said before, I'm rich, motherfucker. Number 1, Floyd Mayweather, $915 million in earnings. Mayweather pocketed more than $500 million combined for his 2015 and 2017 fights versus Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor. Crazy. So shout out to Floyd. Floyd did, he was on Twitter. Let's see if I can pull it up. And he congratulated everybody. You know, he's the head of the list, but he congratulated the other people on the list in a post. Bought himself some new whips. Nothing new. Something light. He said, gift to myself, the new 2020 Bentley Continental GT. Ooh, that's sick. That's wet. And he posted this graphic. He said, first of all, I want to congratulate every other athlete on this list. And second, I'm honored to have accomplished such record-breaking numbers. No disrespect to anyone, but I did these numbers really in 5 years due to, a couple layoffs and with no endorsements. I never won an endorsement deal from anyone because my vision was always to be my own boss and have no obligations to anyone. So I started my own promotional company and my own brand, TMT, in which we are continuing to grow and soon will be the endorsers. You can say what you want about Floyd Mayweather, but the numbers and accolades don't lie. This is truly about hard work and dedication and knowing your worth. No one could take that away from Mayweather. Mayweather got that. You notice you don't see Canelo on the list. You don't see Conor McGregor on the list or anybody from MMA. MMA they don't get paid nowhere near like the boxers do. It's just is what it is. Floyd Mayweather, he made bread, bro, and no one could take that away from him. But I think that what he said is what I was gonna say too. Is the most impressive thing is he didn't really have a bunch of endorsements. You look at LeBron James, he got endorsement deals. Nike, got his own shoe and the South Beaches and stuff. Manny Pacquiao, same thing. He had a Nike endorsement, Hennessy. He filmed a movie in the Philippines. Like he did other things like that to generate money. Floyd Mayweather, I'm not saying he hasn't had like real estate or things like that, but he didn't really, until Mayweather Pacquiao, he didn't really have any endorsements. I think Burger King endorsed him for that fight and Hublot watches and stuff like that. But before that, coming up, he was just making money off of mouthpiece and having his name and promoting the fights and
money man. It's money made. I'm Kingdom International Loops LLC again.
Floyd got it though, So, and what the crazy thing is, Floyd made 2 times the amount. Look, he made 915. He made more than 2 times the amount of Manny Pacquiao. You add 435, double that. He made more than 2 times the amount, and Pacquiao made bread. These are crazy numbers. These are crazy. It said in the Forbes article that Pacquiao had generated over $1 billion for the sport. And Floyd doubled that. That's crazy. That's crazy that he doubled what Pacquiao and Durant made, especially Pacquiao because it's the same sport, So if there's people who used to kind of compete if Pacquiao 50-50 and was he on the same level of Floyd? This goes to show you he's not on the same level as Floyd. He lost to Floyd, but financially he's not as lucrative because men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And Floyd more than doubled what Pacquiao's earned in the last decade. And he did it with less fights. Pacquiao got like 70-something fights. But shout out to Pacquiao. He's made a hell of a lot of money in the sport as well. So, interesting stuff. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Floyd's the money man. We already knew that. No surprise there. And I'm interested to see what his announcement is. He said he's coming out of retirement. Don't really know what that means. He got some endeavors, but this is the post. It said coming out of retirement. He turned off the comments. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be a fighter, promoter, work with the UFC. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But he has something he's cooking. He has to keep that bread flowing for years to come. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Shout out to Forbes list. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, son.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.